Hey guys, wanted to make a quick video on the electric cutout setup I did on my RMAX. Had a couple of these laying around for my car. Thought I'd put them to good use. I went with, these are the QuickTime Performance low profile ones. I obviously got two in my kit for my car. They come with a wiring harness, a switch, and the piece you're gonna weld in that your valve mounts to. This might not be for everybody's taste, I guess, but I was initially wanting to mount it on the inlet pipe there going into your muffler, but there's just not a lot of room there, so I scoped the muffler, and turns out I like this setup a little bit better. There's here's where your inlet is on your muffler, and on this side going out to your stock tip location, that's all your baffling and packing in there. But on this side, it's just like a little blank chamber there. There's actually a plate welded in right here on like the seam weld. There's a plate there, and yeah, so here's your piece you're gonna cut out. I actually shaved off, I don't know, 1.5 to 2 inches. My whole goal was to keep it hidden behind the shield as possible, as much as possible. I mean, really, besides the tip, you can't really even tell it's there. But all I did was just held this up, obviously traced around it on the muffler. I took a drill bit, drilled through the end cap of the muffler, and you'll notice that these end caps are actually pretty stout, so it takes a little bit of drilling. And then I took a cutoff wheel and kind of got as much metal as I could out of there, and then took my die grinder with a carbide bit and really smoothed it up and made it look good. But that plate I was telling you about, that's 4 inches or so in here, you're gonna have to do the same thing. You're gonna have to take your drill bit, drill a hole, and then what I did was stick my my die grinder in there, and then kind of edged out, you know, a hole. I didn't really, I guess I didn't make it as big as this. That really doesn't matter because you're gonna be welding on the end cap of your muffler. But what I did do, for now I have it maybe covering half of this right here. I might eventually egg it out a little bit more and make it a full, I guess, so it's fully open. So I did all the die grinding and got everything pretty much smoothed up, but before you really trace this piece on there, you're gonna wanna kind of mock up your valve and make sure it's not actually, you know, hitting the frame or gonna run into your shock. You can kind of see where I cut part of this heat shield out just to get it sucked in there a little bit more. And on the bottom here, you can kind of tell my bolts are pretty close to the muffler. Like I was saying, I wanted it to be sleek in the back, just so you can, it's not really that noticeable. But I made the tip. These cutouts come with a tip, and they're more open. They're obviously for more of a car, but I made this tip. It's just like 1/8 inch steel plate. I cut my valve hole out, and then this is 2.5 inch exhaust. I cut at an angle. I just wanted it to turn down a little bit, just to, I don't know, keep the mud and debris out of the valve. But turned out pretty good. I'm happy with it. So I mounted my switch right here. Hold it one way for 3 seconds to fully open, then the other way for 3 seconds to fully close. Fire it up for you, let you listen to it.